7 feet 1 inches, number 11, Brook Lopez. At the power forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 20, John Collins. At shooting guard, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 9, Benedict Mathurin. At the other guard position, standing 6 foot 2, number 10, Darius Garland. At forward, 6'7", number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Warriors, their efforts so far have put them 5th in the conference with plenty of time left to move up. And, of course, the Clippers behind 4.5 games.
When I look at the Clippers, I just can't quite figure out what's wrong with them, and clearly neither can they. It's a frustration that certainly is having a negative impact.
Yeah, it's been a strange year for them. Early on, they got away from the formula that brought them all that success a year ago, and were just never able to get it back.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Draymond Green. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. And for the Clippers, we've got John Collins. Darius Garland is out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Brook Lopez. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. Oh, we've got quite the matchup in store tonight, Doris. 2 conference rivals set to clash once again.
And BA, there's typically a little bit of chippiness because it is clear these two teams don't like each other, and you and I are here for all of it.
Now here's Leonard. Outside Mathurin. Collins a screen. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Draymond Green. Doris, no secret how talented the international players are in the NBA, especially those from Canada.
Yeah, we've seen a number of Canadians come in and have a high level of impact for their team. For Mathurin, think about his availability his rookie year, played in almost every game, and this guy is a legit scorer at this level.
And he can't get the first one. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Stephen Curry, so efficient in the mid-range. I know it's not prioritized. He's one guy you want shooting it.
Here's Garland. Pass to Lopez. Outside Mathurin. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Green with a screen on Garland. Outside Podziemski. Green finds Curry. Green with a screen on Garland. The baseline Jay. Curry's shot is off.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Shot's good by Mathurin.
Well, composure under pressure. Mathurin may be young, but he is confident. Outside
Podziemski. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Outside, Green. Porzingis with a screen on Collins. And here's Green from the arc. Leonard pulls down the board. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. Pass to Mathurin. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Lopez, the screen. Shot by Leonard, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Green, the pass to Curry. Porzingis with a screen on Collins to the paint. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
How about Porzingis? Shrugs off the hit. That work in the weight room paying off already. You gotta love the time he's put in to make himself a challenge.
Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Los Angeles. The Warriors also with a sub. Melton's checked in. Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, BA, at 7'2". It isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Emily LaForce.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. We talked about the task of facing Jimmy Butler, the fiery wing. Coach said, you can talk about the scouting report all you want with Jimmy, but he brings the extra dimension. Butler has the attitude that is unmatched in the league. Passion of Jimmy Butler in full focus tonight, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. To take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Bradley Beal.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
On defense, the Clippers. Porzingis with a screen on Mathurin. The three is up. And Jimmy Butler with the three.
Well, never one to force up a three. Jimmy Butler judiciously will take a three-point opportunity. That is a nice delivery.
Now here's Garland. His last outing, he had 18 points. And Porzingis with the block. Melton on the wing. Inside. Here's Curry. Outside for Green. Fires the three. Rebound by the Clippers. The last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
It was an all-out effort on defense. I mean, they stepped up for one another and helped each other out so well on this end.
We talk about multiple efforts on the defensive end, and I thought, boy, that was good old-fashioned focused team effort. What a win.
Now here's Curry. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. There's the drive, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Brook Lopez.
I think when you're a multi-time MVP, as Steph Curry is, on any drive, you're going to earn the whistle because you have that kind of respect.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
That one's off. And then the front end of the back-to-back. What's important?
The BA, most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
Jackson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Jones comes in for Mathurin. Al Horford's checked in for the Warriors. And he's good on the second. And Grant, the Clippers have strung together 13 straight winning seasons. But at the same time, it feels like they've left a lot on the table.
Yeah, with all their star power over that time, they've made it past the second round of the playoffs only once. And that fan base is restless.
Oh, boy, you love to see that kind of burst from Kawhi Leonard. What a finish.
Here's the pick. To the inside. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break. And Garland with the basket on the assist by Beal. Garland's got 5 now.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Beal against Melton. The 3 from Curry. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Jones. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Pass to Leonard. Clock at 6. Here's Jackson. Horford pulls it in. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
And here is Green. Right wing. From the right block. And Horford gets it to go.
I love it when Al Horford is challenging defenders to stay with him. Use your physicality, big man.
Garland against Curry. Now here's Garland. Defense is right there. Takes a 3. He can't hit that time. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. They've got Seth Curry, Kristaps Porzingis out there with Al Horford. Then there's DeAnthony Melton, and it's Payton in at the 3, the small forward. Over the last few years, Bradley Beal has had an unfortunate string of injuries to us.
BA, that's putting it mildly. If you go back to the 2019 season, he hasn't played more than 60 games since that year. Obviously, when he's healthy, this is one of the great shooters and ball-handling guards in the league. He has the physical stature and ability to be outstanding on the defensive end. It's just hard watching him get robbed of so many of these prime years.
And Beal drops them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Curry with it. Beal picks him up. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. 4-point game. Pass to Curry. There's the triple. Rebound by the Clippers. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Grant, there's such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
The first free throw is good. Collins, he's checked in for Jones. The Warriors also with a sub. Podziemski's checked in. So hits one and misses one at the line. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Now here's Payton. Still without a bucket. Porzingis finds Melton. Driving to the basket. Good D by Bogdanovic. Los Angeles leading by 5. Jackson, pass to Bogdanovic. Pass to Beal. To the middle. And stolen by Porzingis. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Jumps up. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's about length. It's about awareness. It's about anticipation. Porzingis able to kickstart the break.
Beal outside. Collins a screen. And the Clippers miss again.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Porzingis passes to Melton. Horford outside. Three-pointer. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Now here's Beal. Turned in an outstanding game against Memphis. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
And man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. Garland comes in for Bogdanovic. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
It's time for this game. You know, if you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Let's see those moves. Let's see those moves. You need dance lessons. Keep on dancing.
Jimmy Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Melton. And a check on the league leaders now with the top shooting teams over the previous 10. Number 5, the Clippers.
Recently, they've been effective in getting good looks. Field goal percentages are typically tied to the quality of your shots.
Now here's Podziemski, hounded by Beal. From outside the arc. Bradley Beal with a rebound. Los Angeles leading by 5. Leonard finds Jackson. Leonard outside. Jack's up at 3. Doesn't go for him. Golden State has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Well, Doris, there's one thing for sure. When Kawhi Leonard is available, he's elite. There's
no question about it, Brian. And it's so difficult to watch a player who cares so deeply about the game as Kawhi does not have his body hold up. It's been unfortunate over the years to see the toll injuries have taken on his career. But boy, oh boy, clutch, skilled, competitive, tough, every attribute you could want.
Now here's Leonard. Really helps his team on offense, recording 20 points a game. Outside Podziemski. Back to Curry. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Leonard looking around from 15 feet away. Again, the miss by Leonard.
2 minutes.
The Warriors trailing. Here's Podziemski. And that misses. That would have put him up. Leonard against Porzingis. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
7'6" wingspan sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
You know what time it is? It's time to give it up for your Root. Now on the court is your West Ball. Good run! Who wants the t-shirt? Come on, let me hear you get loud.
Jones, he's checked in for Jackson. Batum comes in for Mathurin. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Bradley Beal. The Warriors also with a sub. Santos is checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. There's a minute 47 left in the second period. Here's Leonard. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Outside Curry. Over Garland. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Curry's got 11 points.
Well, certain guys are so lethal in the mid-range, you almost want them to take it. Stephen Curry, one of those guys.
Right side Garland. Down low. Jones in the post. Horford covering. Shot clock at 5. Here's Garland. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Garland's gotten his third basket of the night.
Who says the mid-range is dead? If the defense gives it, Darius Garland will take it.
Curry from deep three-point land. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Leonard passes to Jones. Doris, whenever Derrick Jones Jr. is out there, we're all expecting a highlight from him.
Oh, there's no question. The dunk champion back in 2020, this guy is only 6'6", but his hops, some of the epic throwdowns he has, oh my goodness.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. So for the Clippers, Brooke Lopez comes in for Batum, and Benedict Mathurin subbed in for Bogdanovich. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for the Warriors. Draymond Green comes in for Santos. Jones hits them both.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Outside Curry. Lets the three fly. That won't go either for Curry.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Jones, the pass to Garland. Leonard outside. Let's go with a three. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Leonard's got 5.
Just 1 of 6 this quarter. Trying to shoot his way out of this funk.
And here's Curry for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Unloads. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And that concludes the first half. It's Los Angeles up 7. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Los Angeles Clippers.
They've done it on both ends of the floor. I feel like these guys have bought in. They're holding each other accountable, and they're putting in the work.
Yeah, fantastic start. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
And for that game against the Pelicans, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
Jetstradamus. We're going to have to keep a tally of the predictions by you two. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
And the Clippers with the ball. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Brooke Lopez is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now here's Curry. And Grant, once again, Stephen Curry hit 300 threes last season. And he's in a class of his own.
Well, there have been 7 300-plus three-point seasons ever. Stephen has 5 of them. He has the only 400 three-point year ever. So, yeah, B.A., Stephen has created his own class.
And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, from the charity stripe, Stephen Curry will go down as one of the best to ever do it.
And so Curry nails both of them. And so Garland will bring it up for the LA Clippers, leading by 5. Leonard passes to Beal. And it's rejected. Now Green. No points yet. Porzingis with a screen on Mathurin. They kick it out to Porzingis. On the wing, Green. Over Leonard. Here's Porzingis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know, I know that he can make the perimeter jump shot, but I really like it when Porzingis is taking it inside and making the defense deal with all that size.
Shoot 2.
First one falls.
There's a reason people call Kristaps Porzingis the unicorn. A 7-foot big man, but boy, what a sweet shooter he is.
So he gets them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Outside Garland. Oh, Green with a block.
Well, let's remember a former defensive player of the year, Draymond Green, sending it back.
Pass to Curry for the tie. Curry splashes it in.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
And one coming fans, come on, get fired up and make it loud for your Clippers Breakers.
And on the 2K leaderboard, the teams that have stonewalled offenses over the last month. Number 5, the Warriors.
You know, they're pressuring the ball more, challenging every single shot. Their defense has been playing at a really high level.
And stolen by Porzingis for the lead. What a finish from Porzingis.
Well, you love to see Porzingis battling through contact down low. That's a tremendous finish.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
And check out who's coming onto the court right now. Time to get excited for your Clippers Sports.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. On the wing, Curry. Pass to Podziemski. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from the wing. Rebounded by Lopez. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Shot from the wing. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
Well, the mid-range is certainly the area that he is most comfortable. Kawhi Leonard, that's where he started, folks.
Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard. But, Graham, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Pass to Lopez. Now Beal. Outside Mathurin. Back to Beal. Garland for 3. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Beal's got his 3rd assist of the night.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Now here's Green. Still no points. Left side Curry. It's hauled in by Beal. Los Angeles leading by 3. They swipe it. And the Warriors pushing it up now from 11 feet away. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Out to Garland. Six on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Steps back to the paint. Oh, Butler, strong move.
Very difficult to break up the concentration for Jimmy Butler. This guy on the interior, he has a sense for how to score it.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants to review the game plan.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
All right, man. It's dance cam time. Get ready to dance. You know, like everyone's watching. All right, let's see it. You gotta dance like everyone's watching.
Checked in for Podziemski. All right, a chance to check out stats for Draymond Green.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Melton against Beal. Outside Garland. Launches a 3. The rebound by Melton.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. For the lead. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got his 6th rebound on the night. Garland finds Leonard. Mathurin with the ball from the arc. That shot off the mark. To the middle. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Boy, that's the last thing they need. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
So for the Clippers, Jackson, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Jones in for Leonard. Horford, he's checked in for the Warriors. Payton comes in for Jimmy Butler. Outside Garland. Beal outside. Inside. Here's Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Pass to Curry for the lead. Oh, Curry showing off the range.
There is nothing Steph Curry can't do on the floor. He is a Hall of Famer, and right now the defense has got to find a way to get him off balance.
Here's Beal. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Warriors leading, and so in the game for the Warriors. They've got Gary Payton II. Jimmy Butler out there with Al Horford. Then there's Brandon Podziemski, and it's Melton in at the point. Podziemski, and the Warriors with another 3.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Bogdanovich against Melton. Here's Beal. Cashes it in from 11 feet.
Well, Bradley Beal gets into the mid-range. Let's remember, this is a 3-level scorer. He will take what you give him.
Here's the teardrop. Good on the shot.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Payton against Leonard. Pass to Beal. To the inside. Horford with a steal. Outside Podziemski. Now Melton. Screen by Horford. Melton misses. Clippers trail by 5. Jackson outside. Beal outside. And he lobs it up top. Jackson can't get it to go.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals, really pressuring those ball handlers.
The first free throw is good.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Lopez, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Dunn comes in for Beal. Green's checked in for the Warriors. And so he makes both from the line. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Go Wild. Make some noise. Time to get a free t-shirt.
over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Dunn outside. Here's Bogdanovich. Blocked. And he stays with it. Jones from outside. Pure from three-point range. The Warriors lead by 4. Butler takes it in. That one no good. Oh, solid D from Leonard.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Puts one up from 19. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. Melton passes to Horford. Back to Melton. From 10 feet away. Down low. Butler drops it in.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler playing with aggression right now. Boy, if he touches the paint, he is thinking score.
Up top, Dunn. Melton covers. Dunn, the pass to Bogdanovich. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich. Some changes for Los Angeles. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Jones. Beal comes in for Bogdanovich. And Garland is subbed in for Dunn. Porzingis is checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Melton. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Golden State. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
Attention everyone, we've got your hoop group ready to go. Let's hear it for us. The overall fan on the court is your fight squad. Time for features. Come on now, let's wild.
Back to Curry. Porzingis with a screen on Garland. Over Garland. The rebound by Garland. Clippers trail by 6.
Give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
First team foul. At the line for 2, Darius Garland.
And he makes a first.
Well, what you love is the leap that Darius Garland made in his third year. Named to the 2022 All-Star team, this guy can flat out score it.
Good on both.
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a bright future.
Outside, Green. Floats one up. The shot off that time. Oh, solid D from Leonard. Here's Mathurin. Yeah, that one's good.
This is what the team likes about Mathurin. He's calm and cool when they need him to step up.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Curry. Back to Podziemski. Beyond the arc. And the Warriors miss again.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Garland against Green. Curry with the block.
The tremendous defensive effort from Stephen Curry. Believe me, his teammates will hear about that denial.
Big sequence there, guys. Curry takes it upon himself to take and make the big bucket.
Now here's Garland. Lets it fly. And misses it off the right side of the rim. On the wing, Curry. He's covered by Mathurin. Shoots over Mathurin. Yes, on the jumper. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Curry is in his bag. This guy has such a versatile offensive arsenal.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
Standing in line for your Clippers Breakers.
There's a minute 17 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Mathurin. Fires the three. Podziemski grabs the board. The Warriors lead by 7. Green, the pass to Porzingis. Outside Podziemski.
Perhaps the last guy in the history of the NBA that you want to put at the free throw line. Stephen Curry will go down as one of the all-time great free throw shooters.
Stephen Curry, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws good. And it's a 9-point game here. There's 49 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Garland finds Beal. Connects from downtown.
That's just a great shot, Mike. A great score. Bradley Beal in the house.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Podziemski. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Leonard, good.
Here's a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
So it's Golden State winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Thanks so much, Stephen. A big-time victory tonight. What aspect of this win pleases you the most?
It was a full team effort. Obviously, you look at the stat sheet, but the little things I'm talking about that we did to win the game tonight are huge. And when it's winning time, we showed up, and that means a lot.
It's got to feel good to see it come together. Thanks so much.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Stephen Curry.